happy Thursday and welcome to May Beauty Empties. So it is almost the last day of the month and I have quite a bit of stuff to share with you guys in terms of empties. I am still committed to using up a lot of things. And I'm trying really hard not to open other things until, I use beauty products up. So that's not something that is like a 100% kind of thing, but it is something that I'm trying to make an effort towards. So I'm going to share with you guys what I finished this last month. And honestly, some of this stuff I do also use on my daughter, especially the shower stuff. There's one thing in here that my husband used up. But, obviously like makeup and skincare, that is all me. Stella is 6. She's not quite into the anti-aging train at this point because her skin is beautiful. But yeah, let's dive right into it. I'm going to try to be really brief with all of my mini reviews. So the point of these empties videos every month is to just share with you guys some final thoughts, let you know whether I would repurchase something or not. Just give you a synopsis of everything that I used up. I'm gonna start with this. I have lots of backups of this. It's the Pureology Hydrate Conditioner. I love it. I will always use this. I will always have it. It is it's literally one of the best conditioners that I've ever used in my life. So yes. By the way, everything that is a holy grail item to me, I will link down below, but I won't have the time to link absolutely everything. So things that I think are really worth trying or reading more about, I will put down below in the description box. Okay, next I have, you can see how this one went. This is the Aba Volume Foam Styling Mousse. This is actually new, and I don't want to put this on Aba, the company, because I did order this from Ulta. I buy most of my stuff through Ulta just because I get amazing points there. But you know how Ulta packages everything that they send to you. They put it in an enormous box with no padding, and by the time this got to me, this was broken off, and I was able to like hold it on here, so I was able to get all of the foam out. But in terms of what my thoughts are about this, I think it was a good mousse. I will warn you, it is one of those heavier, creamier type of mousse products. You don't need very much of it. It was very easy for me to overuse this by squeezing out a little bit too much, and then it didn't have the same effect on my hair. It actually made it feel a little bit heavier. But I found that the less that I used, the better it actually worked, if that makes sense. So I think it's worth a try, but I'm not gonna repurchase it. Aba's a really nice hair care line because they're gluten-free, they're vegan, they're paraben-free, they're obviously cruelty-free. So yeah, I think it was a good try, but it's not the same as the Pureology mousse, so there's that. This Stella actually finished. This was her shampoo from Hask. This is the Cactus Water Weightless Moisture Conditioner. We always go through conditioner faster than shampoo, both her and I, and you might see her in the background. I'm recording this on Memorial Day, so but this smells really good. I think we will repurchase this one. If you've never tried anything from Hask, I can only tell you good things about the hair care line. They are a drugstore, super affordable option, and you can find them at Ulta. Sometimes I can find some of the stuff at Target as well, but the selection isn't quite as big. And I think they're a great brand for the price point, and this stuff works really well in Stella's hair, so yes, this is amazing. This is actually part of my skincare panning challenge, and I finally finished it. It's the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. I would absolutely recommend this, and I will link it down below. I'm not going to repurchase this one right now because there's a couple of other glycolic toners that I would like to try in the future, but this one is really good, and it's a dang good price point, and it lasted me for what seems like forever. So yes to this. Big old yes. Another big old yes is the Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Milk leave-in conditioning spray from Alterna. This is wonderful. You've heard me talk about it multiple times over the last couple of months as I've been using it up as part of my hair care panning challenge. It's a great leave-in conditioner for those of you with fine, thin hair because it hydrates the hair, but it doesn't weigh it down. Yes, I will link that one down below for sure. This is something that my friend Susan actually sent to me. This is the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. And I did actually really like this, but it is not one that I would repurchase, and it's only because I don't like this type of exfoliator where it's a powder product and then you like put it into the pot. So you can see there's like a little tiny bit left in there. But it's a powder and you mix it with water and then you use it as your exfoliator. It worked really well and I liked it a lot, but again, it's this packaging that I don't really like. I would prefer for my exfoliators to be like pre-made, like creamy type texture, if that makes sense. I tend to worry about getting, get it open again, water down in here and then having it clunk up or glop up. There we go. I'm just making up words because that's what a Monday does to me. But yeah, anyway, I thought it was good, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but thank you, Susan, for letting me try it. This is the Macadamia Professional Tussled Texture Finishing Spray. This was part of my hair care panning challenge. Really liked it. Won't repurchase it only because I just don't reach for stuff like this, but it works really great at giving my hair some extra texture. This stuff is amazing. This is the Method Body Wash. This is the thing that my husband finished. This is the new Energy Boost. So you can see that Method kind of changed their packaging a little bit. Most of this Method stuff you can find at Target, which is where I find it. Energy Boost was really nice because it kind of reminded me of a little bit of the Origins ginseng line. If you like the scent of that, you'll really like the smell of this. It's very similar. That is something that I will totally repurchase for him because I like the smell of it on him. This is the Hot Tresses Indigo Babe treatment. I won't repurchase this because it wasn't purple enough for me, but it is a really nice hydrator. Hot Tresses is a company that wants you to try to avoid heat styling products on your hair, so letting your hair dry naturally. But yeah, I thought this was good. This was an Octoly find, so this was sent to me for free. But yeah, it was good. I liked it, but just not something that I would repurchase. I really like the Pravana, the purple shampoo and conditioner from them. That's kind of my holy grail. Super pigmented. This just wasn't like purple or blue enough for me. This I will repurchase in the future. This actually came in my FabFitFun box when they sent me a box for spring. This is the Korres Guava Body Butter. This is amazing. I loved this on my legs after shaving. It's really rich, very concentrated. You don't need to use a lot. Excuse me, but yeah, I'll repurchase this again in the future. I have a few more body butters and body lotions to get through, but yeah, heck yeah, absolutely. Korres makes amazing body butters, and this one smells like $1,000,000. It doesn't really smell like guava to me. It smells more of just like a really nice clean lotion scent. It's a beautiful scent, and it just makes my legs look amazing, especially after shaving. Love that. You can find Korres at, I know you can buy it off their website, and I want to say Sephora. I'll figure it out. I'll link it. Okay, so these two, I finished these this month. This is the Pros, I need to cover up my thing here. This is the Pros shampoo and conditioner from Pros Hair Care, and I'm covering these up awkwardly because this does have, you can see my name on it. This is the Pump Up the Volume conditioner and the Clarify and Cleanse shampoo. Now the fragrance that I chose was Napoli, which is kind of like a citrusy type of scent. Pros actually customizes your hair care. So this was an Octoly find for me. So I connected with the company through Octoly, and they customized my shampoo and conditioner based on not only my hair type and what my requests were for what a shampoo and a conditioner would do, but they also took into account my where I live, which is why my zip code is on here. So they take a look at the weather trends in the area where you live, and if there's a lot of humidity, they can adjust the formula of the shampoo and the conditioner that way. Or if it's really dry, they can add in more humectants. Anyway, I really like this a lot. They also sent me a deep pre-conditioner that I didn't like at all. It didn't work for me, but the shampoo and conditioner were amazing, you guys, and I would totally do this again. Absolutely in a heartbeat. because this stuff made my hair look really good and the fragrance was really super nice. So I will link the Pro's website down below, and maybe I'll do, did I do a dedicated video? And I'll see if they gave like a coupon code, because I can't remember. This was a while ago that I got this. So it was before we actually moved to the new house that it arrived. But anyway, yeah, that was good. I need to move faster because there's so much stuff. Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. Yeah, so there's nothing to say about this. It's a holy grail. I talk about it all the time. You guys are probably sick of hearing about it, but I love it. It's the best. I have a body wash in here from the Body Shop. This is the Vineyard Peach. I really like this a lot. I love peach scents, and this one is super lovely. Loved it. Very like sweet, like almost white peach type of scent. Love that. Will repurchase that. I have some masks in here from Hask. Once again, let's go back to this amazing hair care line. These are from their UnWined collection. I did do a Mask Monday on these. I will link these all down below because I thought they were fantastic. And I get multiple uses out of one of these packets. If you have longer, thicker hair, you probably won't get as many uses, but I get at least 3 out of each of these packets. And I want to say these are like $3.99. They're amazing. They're a must try. This is another thing that Susan sent to me to try along with the Daily Microfoliant. It's the Special Cleansing Gel from Dermalogica. This one I didn't really care for because it didn't really foam up on me, at least not very well, but it did take all my makeup off. I'm just a very like foamy type of cleanser person, and this didn't get foamy enough for me, but it's a really nice basic cleanser. And if you are, it smells really nice too. Has a very light scent. If you're a Dermalogica person, you really like the brand. And I do want to try more from them. I will say that after Susan sent me this stuff to try, I do have an interest in trying more from them. Their thermal microfoliant is incredible. That's amazing. I got that in a box in December sometime. But yeah, this probably wouldn't repurchase. I love my Paula's Choice oil reducing cleanser, so I don't know that I would pick this over that, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, yeah, these. The Pharmacy Honey Potion samples. I did a Mask Monday on this, fell in love, went out and bought the full size at full price from Sephora. Like I went into the store and I was like, I need this today. So I love this, needless to say. If you missed the Mask Monday for this one, I will link it down below. It is just one of the best hydrating masks that I've ever tried, and it is worth the $45 that it costs for the full size, hands down. These were samples from Sephora from either a box of different items that I purchased, like the Scouted by Sephora boxes, and then I think was actually, one of them was a 100-point perk at some point. Oh gosh, another great love from Paula's Choice, the Resist BHA 9, which is the beta hydroxy acid 9%. That I use for stubborn imperfections like my sebaceous hyperplasia and my blackheads. This is the only thing that has helped to completely eradicate blackheads from my face. I will still get the sebaceous filaments, but I do not, and even those are like, they're not a big deal. But I don't get blackheads at all anymore because I use this as maintenance. It took a few months for this to really go into effect. Beta hydroxy acid does a really good job of going deep into your pores and helping to break up the dirt, oil, bacteria, gross goo that's in your skin. And over time, it will eliminate blackheads. That's what it did for me. And then I just use it a couple times a week now to maintain. I do put a thin film of this all over my face because I would get blackheads everywhere. This is something that I always link whenever I can because it's been such a game changer for me. It is very expensive for a very small amount, but a little bit goes a long way. I won't be without it. I have a, this is the Pure makeup sponge. These are good, but I mean, I think the Beauty Blender is probably better. Another alternative, obviously the Real Techniques sponge, that one's really good too. So there's that. Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I've actually had a full size of this at one point. I will repurchase this in the future because I really like this deep conditioning mask. As soon as I finish up some of the other ones in my collection, I will go and repurchase that. Let's do a couple, there's a couple of makeup items in here this month. So, ooh, and one other Moisturizer really quickly. The Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream from Sunday Riley. This came in my, what is that called? The Beauty Fix box from Derm Store, and this is wonderful. Probably at some point I will purchase the full size of this, but I'm testing something else right now that I really like even better. But this is really, really good. Okay, makeup. This is the fun stuff that everybody's waiting for. This is a little bit of a mess, but I finished up, you can see here, this is nothing but hard terracotta pan. There's no other, there's like powder from like when, you know, I put my brush in. This is my powder foundation. There we go. It's the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. This is the big Mama Jama that I got from QVC. Occasionally Laura Geller will release these, like, I think you get like this is like over two full-size Balance and Brightens, because this is 20 grams. And I believe each Balance and Brighten is 9 grams. Yeah, 9 grams. So this is more than twice the size of one of these. This is just a really good deal. I wish I would have gotten on the auto delivery for this because I love it. Balance and Brighten is my go-to holy grail. Oh, and I got it all over my pink shirt. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's fine. I'll just go to the barbecue with makeup all over me. This is Holy Grail. I always talk about it. I feel like I don't even need to like say anything about it. 2 mascaras. It Cosmetics Superhero. Yeah, never again with this because it turned clumpy within like 3 weeks. Do you guys see the clumps on there? I can't use this. And it was brand new when I opened it. So, but I heard a lot of people have this issue. You can see it on the top there. Just gunks of mascara, gunky mascara everywhere, I guess. Yeah, never again. And a lot of people have said that they have this problem, so that's too bad. And then Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, just a sample size. And yeah, I have backups of this in my collection. I love it. I've just had this one around for, gosh, it's been probably like 8 weeks. It needed to go. I do replace my mascara every like 6 to 8 weeks. I know a lot of people don't, and I understand why people think it's wasteful, but I am really big on like germs and things like that and trying to like avoid putting them in my makeup. And mascara can like attract bacteria like crazy just because of the packaging. It's wet in there, and then you're introducing air and, you know, germs and stuff from your eyes. And so anyway, and then a Wet n Wild Brulee. There's the pan on this sucker. There's a tiny bit around the edges, but I can't get to it without like damaging my fluffy brush that I like to use with this. So since it's 99 cents, I'm just gonna open another one. I use this every single day to set my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Holy Grail. And oh my God, I think people find these at like the dollar store. So anyway, that's everything. That is everything that I finished up this month. I'm pretty proud of myself. And I've got some recycling to do. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.